Alright, construction 2. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope you've had a good weekend. We're about to get started on um, our tiny house extravaganza where we're all going to design a tiny house and then put it together in a virtual show. When I first started thinking about this, I was like, how are we going to do it? But it's actually coming together. I'm feeling this program a lot better than I was. So what I want to do is go through, give you all a couple of hints and tips about how to use SketchUp. And then I'm going to show you how we're pulling this thing in, so at least y'all can see what this project is, so it's not just, you know, um, well, I just want you to know what it's going to be. All right, so let's move on. So now we're in SketchUp, and this is the where we start at, right? I pick the you want to pick feet and inches. I don't know why, but I don't really like the people thing. It's there to make it when you're designing something that you get a reference of how big it is or whatever, but I don't know, just kind of, that ain't my thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and actually, I want to upload an image, okay? So I'm going to insert from my computer, let's see, and I've already downloaded it. It's called RCA Google Earth Image, so I have that done. And now I'm gonna, there we go. Let's see. So now I can do that. Click it from here. Looks like I actually opened it. I'm really not doing too good on this part. Let's see. Okay, we're going to insert image. I feel like that's what keeps messing me up. Okay. And then if I go in, I want to put in RCA Google Earth image. I already have it. I'll put this in the chat or something. Okay. And then that's where we're going from. Let's see. Okay. RCA Google Earth image. I found it and it does not want to. There it is. Okay. Now we're doing good. Alright. And yeah, look at that. It's pulled it in. Okay. So I now have an image of RCA on here, but there's a couple of things I got to do before this will actually work. So I'm going to zoom in, and this was the cool thing that I did not know would do it. So I'm trying to put it to some kind of scale. Now I could go measure the front of this building. I can tell you exactly what it's going to be. I can you know, there's ways to do this for sure, right? But for right now, I'm going to click my tape measure to right there. I'm going to zoom in on these buses. And I know this bus is roughly 50 feet long. So I'm going to click that. And then down here at the bottom, I'm just going to put in 50 feet, enter. It wants to know if I want to resize the model, which I do. So now the RCA model that I just put in is actually sized to the 50 feet. Now I'm going to have to, there it is. Okay. So what I have done now is RCA is in here, is the, see it right over there. So this is my lab, right? Back in here. That's that little gate. So right back here is where we're going to actually put the put our tiny houses. So now that I've done this part, I want to insert, because I already have one that's already drawn. So I want to come back and I want to insert from, I'm going to come from OneDrive, because everything you save in here, if you go ahead, if you draw it, make sure you save it, it's going to go to your OneDrive account because it's using that. This is what I think is so awesome. And then I'm going to insert this as a component. Yes, that's what I want to do. I'm going to take it back over here. I'm going to put it in that on the face of the image. Yes, I do want to do that. And then now I'm actually I'm going to have to clean this up a little bit, but as you can tell, let's just get that in the parking place because we don't want to be out of it. There we go. So now what I have done is, you can tell it's RCA. I got to get back to the thing over here. Okay. And I have this little camper in here. So this is what we're going to do. You're all going to build your tiny houses. We're going to clean this up a little bit, and we can kind of come in and clean this picture up, maybe get a little better image. But overall, that's not too bad, because I mean that is RCA, and it is the back parking lot, and there's our first camper. So as y'all develop them, we're going to line them up right through here, and right through here. That'll be A day, and then B day will be back here. And so that is what we're going to end up doing. You're going to design your tiny house, and the very first thing you'll do, obviously, is figure out the size of it, and you'll design and actually build the trailer, the components of the trailer first, just like we would build it. I mean, obviously, that's the first thing we would need to do, is either build and weld up the trailer, and so anyway, hopefully that helps. But we're gonna do the trailer first, and then we will start making components. I'm going to show you how to do all that, but I don't know, this seems pretty cool to me. Obviously, we're probably going to go through and build RCA, make sure it looks right, and but it's really pretty easy to do once you get an image pulled in, and there's a couple of things to do it from the beginning to make sure it's right, but at least that kind of shows you what we're doing. All right, so look forward to seeing everybody this week. I hope y'all had a great weekend, and I look forward to getting a lot of work done. So, see y'all. Well, if you're on Monday, I'll see you on Monday. If you're on Tuesday, I'll see you on Thursday, because Tuesday's the PSAT day. So, have a great weekend.